What's up? Live again. Tuesday, April 14th. We are back. Back at it. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on today. We got 1 minute, 10 seconds before the market opens. All right, let's see what we can do here. We have, all right, some news came out at 8:30. Whoa, look at that. News came out at 8:30. So looks like we're done with the news for the day. We got a Asian low down there at 25,559.50 and a London low at 25,606.50. So we definitely want to mark that up. Mark our lows. London low, and our Asian low is at 26. Okay. Previous day high is pretty much right at the London low. So I'll have to mark that twice. What's going on, everybody? What's going on out there? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Let's go here. 61 at 673. Restart that. All right. First 5-minute candle, pushing up a little bit. Pushing up. We are pushing up. Yesterday, I mentioned I was going to go to the gym. So I did make it to the gym yesterday. Went and joined I just got a week pass yesterday. So got a nice workout in. It's a pretty cool gym. It's a local gym. It's not like the fancy, flashy type of gym. I like the more, just the Rocky Balboa style gym. I don't need the bells and whistles. They got the dusty weights falling apart pretty much, but still somewhat intact. But actually, the gym, most of the equipment is in good shape. I will also go today because we will be headed to a new country next week. Can't tell you guys what place that is yet, but it's gonna be a new country next week. Yeah, new country, baby, new country, back in the air. All right, so we have the PPI report that came out at 8:30. PPI, core PPI, and nothing else of importance today. This should be all right. Will we run from here? Will we get a run up? Will we get a run up? Let's see. We're out of bounds there. Possible. I've got a possible rejection. Up at 807, 25,807. And these are the NASDAQ futures, by the way. But, trading 20 Apex funded accounts. 25,807. That could be an interesting area. Anything from 25,761 up to 25,807 could be interesting. Not saying it's gonna reject from there, but we want to keep an eye out at that level. I'm keeping an eye out. All right, let's check this other chart. So what you see here on Tradeovate is a 1 minute chart. Every candle you see represents 1 minute. So let's see what kind of numbers we have going on right now. What kind of numbers we got? What kind of numbers we got? Okay. Well, let's wait for the right trade. Waiting for the right trade to show up. And when it does, we're gonna strike like a rattlesnake. Strike. Gotta strike, baby. Gotta strike. Okay, let's check and see. So point of control is at 25,671. Slightly out of balance there. And we're slightly out of balance. Value area down there, 425. Let me also check this out as well. Let me see what's going on down there at 25,000. It's down there, but that's 119. What's going on down at 25,275. Nothing. Okay. We got these. See what we got down here. Any prints here? All right, and then yesterday when I went to the gym, came back home, showered up, and went out to a friend of mine. He opened up a new Jamaican restaurant. It's over in Obadio, and it's called Gem Rock. Welcome to Gem Rock. It's called Gem Rock. And he's got the oxtails, the curry, the fish, the red snapper, the sea bass, the plantains, the coconut rice, the rum punch, the salmon. So I had I had the salmon and mashed potatoes and the salad. It was really good. So make sure you go check out Jamrock in Obarrio here in Panama City. Lindo, shout out to my boy Lindo, man. Lindo opened up a spot. He's been open 9 months. So go check out Jamrock. Tell him High Def Jones sent you. All right, a little push down, a little push down. Welcome to Jamrock. What's going on here? And another level that I could possibly be interested in. If we're gonna continue to push to the upside, I'm going to look at a level down there at, okay, whoa. We might have some buyers stepping up in here now. Hold on. We may have some buyers stepping in. We may. I'm not sure yet, but seeing some interesting things going on. All right, so a level of, if we get down to 25,581.50. No. Sorry. Lo siento. 25,575.75. I would be interested in possibly going long from that level. So I want to mark that. And I wouldn't be interested in going long at this time from any other level but that at the moment. And after that level for longs, it's down here a bit, but 25,397. So those two levels at the moment, I would be interested in going long. But let's just see how things play out. London low has not been taken out. Asia low has not been taken out. Let me zoom out, see what's going on here. Tap into that level up there. So that's 17. Oh, okay, now we're kind of in 7:17. 15 minutes in. I know some of you out there may trade the orb strategy, where you're going to mark your high and low of the first 15 minutes. And people ask me what strategy I trade. I don't really have an answer to that question a lot because there's not a strategy I trade. I definitely look at market structure, price action, and volume, and supply and demand, support and resistance, top-down analysis. I do all of those. All oh, that changed really quick. All of the hallmarks, but I don't trade like ICT. I trade orb. I can't really point to one. It's just a mixed bag of things. More a mindset, more of an approach. I'm just looking to be on the right side of the market. I'm not trying to trade one strategy. I'm just trying to be on the right side of the market. If the big boys, the big players are buying, I'm trying to be a buyer. If the smart money is selling, I'm trying to be a seller. That's my strategy. And what I've come to realize, so now we're pushing up to this zone. What I've come to realize is that, so I was going to take that. That's not my trade though. That it's really just more important to know when not to be in the market. I've gotten better at just knowing when not to trade. Arguably, that's more important than knowing when to trade. That was the game changer. Knowing when not. Knowing when I absolutely shouldn't even be thinking about a trade. Being more choosy, picky, whatever you want to call it, about the trade I take. Being more patient. That is the strategy. I mean, that's what you really need to, that's the point you want to get to. You know, never mind a candlestick or a strategy. You want to be able to, you want to know, you want to be able to look at the chart, know what your trade is, the trade you like, the trades you look for, and just know when not to trade and be okay with waiting. That's the move. That's what you really want. 24. So we've been pretty bullish all week. Well, yesterday. Yesterday we definitely ran it up. We ran it up big time yesterday. Slow volume. Point of control is still down there. 25,671. Point of control. That is a pretty big. Keeping an eye on that right there. So my bias right now is well, judging off of yesterday, we ran up pretty nice all day. We ran up nice yesterday. The Asia low yesterday was not taken out. last week on last Tuesday we ran up. But we ran up post-market Tuesday. So that was a huge run up. And then a huge run up yesterday. We even ran up pretty nice on Thursday of last week. Yeah, ran up quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. That's yesterday. No, I wanted to know if intraday. Previous day closed 25,538. Previous day high 25,560. Previous day open 25,215.75. Previous day low 25,159. Where do we have some orders? 25,600. 25,600. That's every level. 500. Okay. 800. Nothing there. Alright. Taking a look. Trying to see what's happening. So we're back at that level. So we got some buyers, but our sellers gonna show any strength. Will the sellers be able to show anything? We'll see. Soon enough. Man. Alright, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen right here? So the first 5-minute candle was nice and bullish. So today I'll be moving out of this Airbnb today. Technically, I don't have to move until tomorrow, but during the week, the issue is when you check out of these Airbnbs, you have to check out by 11 a.m. But that's the time where I may be in the market. So in essence, you it kind of digs into your trading, because you got to get your bags and be out by 11 a.m. So I guess I could have just checked out. Super, but but you can't check. That's it. You can't check into the next Airbnb until 3 p.m. That's what messes you up. So you can check out, let's say 7 a.m., but you don't have anywhere to go unless you go to a cafe and trade and wait until 3 p.m. to actually go into your next Airbnb. But I'm not really a fan of trading in cafes and coffee. I'm not. I've got my monitors. I've got my setup. So I mean, I could just have the laptop and I could minimize the setup, but I don't want to be in a. I'm not a coffee shop trader. I like to be in my workspace. I like to be able to see everything. I don't want to trade with one monitor. I want the 4 screens I have here. So yes, I'll check out. I'll check out of. I'll leave here, like officially tomorrow morning, but I have the Airbnb that I'm moving to booked today. Now I can check in at 3 p.m. So I'm just gonna take my stuff over there after 3, and then I can kind of use both places for today, and then tomorrow I'll officially go to the new place. And the new place is over in Casco Viejo. If anyone has been here to Panama City, you definitely know about Casco Viejo. And that's where I'll be for the next 7 days. Casco. I actually prefer to be in the area that I'm in now. But they had the good price over in Costco. It is a very walkable area. Restaurants, bars, coffee shops, museums. So I just booked it over there. So we're getting a slight pullback here on the 5-minute chart. Slight pullback. Oh, look at those numbers. So we got a lot of orders right there. I want to see maybe pull back into that. So we'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on this activity a little more closely. That's So you don't want to jump just yet. We don't know if it's a buy or sell at the moment. Don't want to jump just yet. It's tempting not to go short right here, but it would not align with how I preferred it to enter. Does it line up? Doesn't quite line up. Let's see if we get. No, it's not. Just 10 o'clock. So what will this? So we got the first 30-minute candle has been created. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where's that control down there? Jones, how's it? Hey, what's going on? Time invest. What's going on? What's up? This here. Nope, it's not gonna work. Give me a notification or something. Time. Oh. Since the no deny. Oh man, I appreciate you coming on to the stream, man. But everything's going good here in Panama City, Panama. Been here about 2 days. 2 days in Panama City. How's everything going over there in Da Nang? What's going on over there? What have you been getting into? What's going on in Vietnam? I'm sure it's getting pretty hot over there by now. I was there last year in May. Man, that sun was relentless. It was relentless. I was like, man, where is the shade? The sun was, but I would take that over those monsoons and those heavy rains over there in Vietnam. That's just miserable. Yeah, yeah. But Da Nang is cool. I'll be back in Asia later on this year, probably. Later on this year, got to hit Thailand again. Vietnam. Yeah, I gotta get back over to Asia. Asia. So this price action is kind of dragging around a bit, consolidating. Definitely not showing anything I'm interested in right now. Definitely not. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Pulling back up into this area. So yesterday we had to be patient. Yesterday we were patient and we waited and waited and waited, and a good trade finally showed up. We took that trade yesterday and it was a nice trade because the market rewards patience. You have to remember that at all times. The market rewards patience. Those who wait can be great. So yeah, this is a 1 minute chart. You can see we pushed up first thing this morning when the market opened up. Had a nice push up here. Again, the London low and the Asian low have not been taken out yet. That's something to keep in mind. And let's take a quick look at this 1 hour chart again. Yeah, that's super bullish. It's bullish. It's bullish right now on the 1 hour. But we need to want to follow the trend, but there could be an opportunity to go short. Just have to be strategic about going short in an environment where it's mostly bullish. So we just have to be a bit careful in this environment. In this environment, a stop loss, very important. Being careful, Very important. Current. Gonna break a little structure on that 1 minute. Break a little structure on the 1 minute. Back into that zone. I wonder. That area is interesting also, but I just don't. I don't want to step away from how I normally enter on some trades or what I would normally do, but it is tempting not to go long in this area. Somewhat tempting. We had a lot of activity in that, in this, I would say just in this zone here, there's a lot of transactions. However, you don't really know, but, well, let me see. If we look right here, this is 35. Let's take a look at that. 30. Oh, equal. Yeah, so buyers and sellers are still like somewhat equal, somewhat the same strength. Nobody's really taking over, so can't use that to. Oh man. Well, we are waiting. We are waiting. I should have bought another coconut yesterday. Nothing like a fresh, cold coconut. I'm telling you. A bottle of water. Forget a bottle of water. You want the fresh coconut water from the coconut. Nature's water. I had 2 yesterday. And I will be getting another 2 today, most likely. That's another thing. Where I'm staying at now, so many stores on this street. You can get the coconuts, you can get the empanadas, you can go play basketball right there. You can go to the bar, a few bars on this street. You have Venezuelan food, Panamanian food. You got the barber shops, you got the gym, you got supermarket. Everything is in walking distance. And I'm in the neighborhood here in Panama City called El Cangrejo. El Cangrejo. That's also a good area to stay in if you want to be a bit away from the tourists. If you want to be in the tourist area where you also have a lot of restaurants, bars, nightlife, gift shops, coffee shops, museums. If you want to be in an area like that, then Casco Viejo is what you want. So we did push up a little bit out of that zone. I thought we might. I thought we might. But heard Apex is doing some BS with legacy accounts though. Payouts taking forever to be approved. Good in here, Vietnam. Just a W away from another payout. Oh man, that's good news. One W away from another payout. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's a beautiful word. Payout. But the legacy, yeah, these 20 I'm trading now are not legacy. These are on the new accounts. But the old legacy, I haven't heard that, but man, I hate to hear it. I would think since they're approving these new accounts, I'm seeing the posts on their Instagram page, and people are just getting approved in minutes, and I'm like, wow. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard. I haven't heard them having any issues with payouts. But they do have their rules too, so I think a lot of times people might break the rules and kind of messes up the payout. But I did some Top Step payouts when I was in Vietnam. Actually, got a number of those. I've got the videos here on the channel for those Top Step payouts. And Top Step, payouts came quick. So Top Step chopped out the money really nicely. No issues. But I like Apex too. I'm liking the new accounts. These are the intraday accounts, not the end of day accounts. So we've been trading these here for a little while. Yep. All right, 785. That's cool. You are one W away. What are you trading? What exactly are you trading with Apex? What type of assets are you trading? NQs, ES. What's going on over there? Point of control is now at 25,742. I had a feeling to some degree that we might push up today, but then again, didn't want to just jump on that too early because just want to wait this thing out a little bit more. Just a bit more. You don't want to get, because New York right now can do anything. It can manipulate, it can run to the upside, it could sell off super hard. Gotta be very careful with New York. I was trading the overnight session a good bit over the past, I would say, couple weeks, but now I've gotten back to mostly trading the New York session. But the you can get some nice moves in the overnight, late night Asian session, London session. Get some nice moves. You can get some nice moves, and the price action is a little slower. So some people just don't like the amount of volume in the New York session, because you can get wiped out in seconds if you're not careful. Seconds. I started to take that trade, but that's what, 40 points. So we're getting up into a zone where on the weekly chart, I would say they were just, it seemed to be on the weekly chart in the area that we're in now. Price action opened in this zone in the prior weeks, and also closed the week in this zone. So it was kind of, I just felt like it was significant activity in this zone. Now it's hard to say whether it leans towards a buy or a sell, but I just felt like it was a lot of activity. And then at 25,807 on the daily chart, I saw some rejection historically at that level. I'm not sure yet though. Not sure what we're gonna do. Definitely getting a nice push right now. Getting a nice push here. Getting a nice push. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. Can anybody out there dance? Any salsa dancers out there? Bachata, reggaeton. I'm thinking about, I took a few salsa classes in Da Nang, but I may go ahead and sign up for a class or two while I'm here in Panama. Who knows? Look, You know, I got the, I got the steps. You gotta do a nice twirl, spin around, spin the girl around, come back, go back to basics. Salsa on one. Salsa on one. Basic, basic, basic. Twirl, basic, side to side. Come on, man. I got all the moves. Don't play with me, man. I got all the moves. I got all the salsa moves. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to hit up a little class. After the class. Might be advisable. Alright, so we're in the zone. We're pushing up into the zone. So let's see if we get any type of... Oh, yeah, 800. So we're going to hit 800. We're going to hit 800. And once we hit 800, man, that's not my entry. It's not my entry up. 800. So we might just blast. We could just blast through. But we are somewhat out of balance. Buenos dias. So I need to actually, I do Duolingo a lot, but I definitely want to get into a class. They have a school down the street, a Spanish school, and I may also take classes for that while I'm here, because learning a language, it's a journey. You really you can't stop. You have to keep on learning, keep going if you want to be fluent. And I need to be fluent. I want to be fluent, and I am determined to be fluent. Like the same amount of time that I put into these charts, I gotta put into Spanish. This is what it is on that. Got to do it. No choice. All right, let's see if we can pull back into some low volume here. Let's see what we got. 750. I'm not seeing anything just yet. Will buyers get absorbed and sellers step in, or will the buyers continue to push strong, overtaking the sellers? What's gonna happen? Which one? These buyers are looking strong in every way. They are. They are. Look at that. Wow. That was a lot right there. That was 787. That was a lot going on right there. But that was resistance though on the daily. That was some resistance. Let's just see if we can get some confirmation to go short. Let me go back to that daily. If you look back at October 8th, 2025. Look at, damn, that's 743 though. Look at October 8th, 2025. You can look at October 21st, 2025. You can look at October 21st, 2025. October 22nd, 2025. And in that area, you can kind of see some resistance, even though it eventually broke through that ceiling. But I just wanted to mark those because I just felt like maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. You can even look at January 20th of this year. So these are all points, or these are all days where the line at, let's just say, 800, 25,800. The line is, those days touched that line at 25,800. And some point, in some shape or form, those days touched that line. But it doesn't mean we're gonna reject it, because we are. If you look at the daily chart, those green candles are like. Wow. Yeah, a lot of activity going on. We are just. So that line, hop back over here to the 5-minute chart. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Will we reject up here? Will we have a rejection? Playback 800. 800. Let me see back on this chart. Low volume up there. That could have been some. 214. What could be? Do we get a continuation right here? 792. We might. 788.25. Let me see if we may. Man, you know what? I should have. Gone long. Can we get back to 798? Can we get back to 798? If we can get to 798. Now I feel like we may be pushing here, so if we can do really kind of already did it though, in a way. It's easy to put our stop loss right there. Can we get like mid 790s? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Really should have gotten in about 3 minutes ago. I could have took a trade 3 minutes ago. I didn't really stand out to me, but now I'm looking back. Could have taken that trade there and had a pretty tight stop loss. But we might get another opportunity. Especially if we're still going to be in a buy. Down to, can we come down here into 790? All right, let's see what happens right here. So we came down right there. Let's take that buy. Can we get filled?
Order filled.
I can do a stop loss at 87. Do a stop loss. I'm gonna do a tight stop loss right there because it really got in at 96. We can do a stop loss right here. I want to see because if we reject, fine, but I wanted to try to get in right there just in case we push up. 40 bucks. Let's put that stop right here. Leave it room to breathe a little bit. But we did break back down. So I might actually get stop rate out here. Thought we would. We came back down there. $5-minute. That candle right there is a little suspect. A little suspect. However, I didn't think it would come down this far. I get stopped out. Yeah, I didn't think it would come down quite this far. Didn't think it would. Wow. Yeah, it might be time to go short. Now I'm looking at this thing. We may have to go ahead and close out. But let me be a little bit patient. Let me just be a little patient. Can we push back up? Going back to break even. So now the stop loss needs to be. Yeah, we can keep our stop right about here, because if we can push, we should go from here. I mean, it really shouldn't come back down if it's a buy. Back at break even. Let's put the stop right here, because it's possible that we have a sweep here. We could. So I like that we're back above that level. We need to get above like 795 and stay up there. Oh, I don't want to see us drop below 789 too much. So was that just a pullback? Or do we get a sweep right here and then go up? The trend right now is a buy. That's the trend. But it's entirely possible for us to come down. Point of control is 25,742. So we gotta think about that. Gotta think about the So can the buyers hold the price action up? Can we push past 817? We don't need to slip below 790 too much. Starting to get below 790. But are we gonna sweep is the question. Don't sweep. Don't sweep. We need to go grab that. Let me see. All right, down 350 bucks across all 20 accounts total. You trade ICT. Oh, okay. A trend day. Yeah, I'm trying to catch this trend. Trying to catch this trend. So it's kind of hard to be bearish today. It's tough to be bearish. I need us to get above 800. We need to close above 800. So we're still in light size right now. 1 micro across 20 accounts. Very, very light size at the moment. We need that push. We need that push. We need to get the push. Let's get above 800. Let's get above 8. Need to get above 800. We need to be up here. Need to close up here. So I like where my stop loss is. Small risk. Four. I just don't want to see us take any sell side liquidity. No. All right, let's get up here above 8. Come on now. If we can break above 807, 800. Gotta take another
Order filled.
Take another entry right there. Let's get back stop loss down here. Okay, so we're in for 2 micros across all 20 accounts. Volume 795. Our initial entry was 796. Take another entry right there if we can get filled at 799.
Order filled.
Filled at 799. 3 micros across 20 accounts. Okay. Take an entry up there. If we can get filled. Or actually, I like a fill down here better. We can get back down to $7.99 again. We'll get $7.99. Let's break above 7. Let's break above 807. Let's close above it. If I don't get filled right there, I would like to see us get above 814.25.
Order filled.
Can we get above 814.25? That would be the next. $814.25. Where's the level? So that's 776. Probably need to go 80 with that, to be honest. Move that stop loss up a little bit. It's right about there. Shouldn't break this level if it's a true push. I can give a little breathing room, just a little bit, but that's it. I basically put it back where it was. Come on, give me 814. Don't need us pushing back down here. We need to stay above 794, stay above 795, 94, stay above, stay above, stay above, stay above, stay above. Hold us down, buyers, hold us down. Stay above.
Stop filled.
Got filled again. We're in for 5 micros. So we are, let's see. Can we get filled again right there at 800? It's 806. Can we get filled? Yep, there we go. Nope. Nope, yep.
Order filled.
And can we get filled at 805, 800, 800. How much of a push can we get? Stop loss. It's right here at 783. Come on. Minute candle looking good. So we should be breaking 818. And I did say I wanted to see us close above 814. So we can put this order at the bottom. Oh, not 120. No, look. I almost did too much. Fingers. So this, if we can get filled, we'll, I don't know. Okay.
Stop filled.
Take an entry right there at that peak. So we're up 150 across. 150 across each account. $3,500 across all 20. I want to let this breathe a little bit. That 5-minute candle that just closed, that was a good one. Seven, 817, 817. Oh, push down a little bit right there. Oh, hold on. Three minutes before this candle closes, this 5-minute candle. So we got above that volume. $850. I would like us to hit $850. Some orders up there.
Order filled.
Peeling back a little bit.
Order filled.
Peeling back more than I would like to see. That's part of the game. It's part of the game. We did break that 807 level. So we're in for 180 micros, up 2,000, up 2,300 across all 20 accounts. See if we can get this close above 817. That's what we need. Close above 817. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Don't tell me to
Order filled.
close that trade out. I need to close that out. I don't like what it's doing right now. I don't like what it's doing. Alright, so we got a small loss on that, like 55 bucks on each account. Down. Didn't like that price action. Just wasn't looking, wasn't feeling that too much. Wasn't feeling that. Because I feel like it wants to come down a little bit more. Even coming down here or here to sweep possibly. Let's see what happens once we get down a little bit more, because I wasn't quite feeling that. Broke some there. Yeah, I had to close that trade out, everybody. Take a small loss on it. Keep these losses small. We swept this little level here, but what happens when we come down here to 783.75? Do we sweep this level? Do we sweep this level also? I think we do. Swept that, boom. Glad I closed that trade out, everybody. Something told me to close that trade out. But now let's see if we can get. So do we get a sweep? Let me see. I'll take a trade here.
Order rejected.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get in right there because I was above the price action. This level.
Stop filled.
We swept some liquidity there. So let's see if it keeps. Kept pushing down. But let's hold for a second. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Now we could sweep this too, but I had to take a chance there. Let's put a stop loss rate. Ah man, okay, it's coming down some more. Is it? So how much are we gonna sell off is the question. Okay, so
order filled. Stop filled.
Okay. So here, I like this entry too. I just wanted to try the last one because I didn't want to miss the boat if we push back up. But this one is actually, this is a good one too. I was also looking at us even coming down lower possibly to
stop filled.
to 25,746. I was looking at that level as a possible as well. I'm not ready to be bearish yet. Can we get a re-entry? Let's see. Let's see, everybody. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how we do. That was a level right there.
Stop filled.
3 micros across all 20 accounts. Let me take a step back here and see what the volume. Okay. So we definitely need to be breaking above. If we get, okay. Point of control is now up there at 794.
Order filled.
So we don't need to come back down here. Come on now. Stay up, stay up. Let's get back here up above 783. Come on, get back up here.
Stop filled.
Come on, buyers.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
I'm in the trade right now. I'm in right now. For buys. And 120 micros.
Stop filled.
2,500. See if we can get this. If we can take out 823, that would be lovely. If we can take out 823, that would be lovely. Let's get above 800. Let's get back up here. Let's get back up here to point of control. That's what we need. That's what we need. Get up here to point of control. Get your up there. 23. Pretty much at a little. We are a little above break even. Took a small loss earlier. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here.
Order filled.
Filled. We need to get above 795 and stay above that, close above it on this 5-minute chart. Back at point of control. I'd like to see us get above it. Get above 790. Get 850. Boy, I would love to get 850. Gotta let it breathe. Gotta let it breathe. Push, push. 2 minutes before this 5-minute candle closes. And we have a exit up there at 822. So I'm looking forward to take this top right here. That's what I'm looking for. But also don't want to, let's see, we can get an aggressive push. 20 points away from our take profit level. I don't like that break, that structure break on the 1 minute though. That's a little bit sketchy. It's a little sketchy. I like the push, but that structure break isn't super significant because we took some liquidity. Just want to see a cleaner push. And we're at point of control as well. So if we can spring past this level, alright, keep on pushing, man, keep on going. I don't, come on. Go. Go. It's your birthday. Go. Go. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We don't give up. It's your birthday. Come on, we almost there. We almost there. Move to break even. We almost there. 15 more points. Come on. Right up here. Come on, baby. Let's get up there. Get up there for your boy. Get up there for your boy. For your boy. For your homie. Get up there for your homie. Get up there for your homie. For your homie. For your
Order
homie.
filled.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Trade looked very identical to yesterday's trade. Stuck with the trend. Thought about going short, but it was not a sell. Got stopped out. Got back in. Yeah. Let's go. But yeah, it worked out good on that trade. Target 1400. 814 my target. Okay, 84. Oh man, so you hit it, you. Target 1400, man. That's a nice number. That's a nice number. Wow. Yeah, that I got stopped out at first. And just like yesterday, man, I was actually a little bit early yesterday and got stopped out. And today, right here in this area, I was a little bit too early and got stopped out. And I closed, and I was going to stay in that trade a little longer than I should have, but I didn't. And I'm glad I got out of that trade with that short, small, like 50, 60 bucks on small, like 50, 60 bucks on the loss on each account. So I closed it out right here at, I got stopped out at, look at, keep pushing, look at, it's going. I got stopped out at $7.99, but then I fired back off again down here at the bottom. So so I got in for what, that was what, 7 micros or? No, that was, I think it was 9 micros. That was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 micros. Is it 8? 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 micros. Man. Well, I tell you what, yesterday was I was on here for almost 3 hours. So I'm not complaining today at all. A shorter day. But yeah, so I fired off back here at 764. So from 764, got in for the other ones here, and then we exited up here at 25,822. So that was pretty cool. 6. Okay. Yeah, so so we ended up getting like a 58 point move total. And let's see the other chart here. Oh man, no, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in to the stream, bro. I greatly appreciate you tuning in and tapping in each day. I greatly appreciate it, man. That is like. So you're trading you said Apex accounts, right? You're trading Apex. Can you put this on the top? Let's see. Experience. Man, that trade was almost identical to yesterday's trade. We are in the bull market for right now anyway, until another tweet comes out. Look, it's still pushing. Now we're up there at what? 25,833. So that is it gonna show? Let me see here. That's not the live one though. So we ended up let's see, $594 on each account. $594 on each account. So a little less than yesterday. But we still did $11,880 today. So what the heck? Move this down. Yeah, so man, but that was cool. We basically got in. So what I just did was, again, I was early to the party. Take this trade mode off. I was too early right here, but it felt like a bullish environment. So I once it swept this level right here, that's why I fired off that first entry. Now I thought we may come down here also, and I actually had a level way lower for us to come down to get into a buy. I actually had us possibly coming down to, and it may sound crazy, but 25,576. I was thinking we may come down there, but after a while, I was like, we are not coming down that far. So where can I get in? And this level right here, I was willing to take that chance on this level. But I thought I was too early again. So I thought maybe I said, oh man, we might come down here. So, and we didn't take London low. We didn't take the Asian low. Buyers, buyers, buyers. But yep, that's good. But all right, I'm gonna end the stream. I don't want to keep everybody. Don't want to keep everybody on. But yep, we tune in tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, profits up. Let's go. Get it, man. I see you. 1400 target. Let's go.